Welcome. Today we're going to learn how to build a calculator with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You're going to love it. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. So let's dive in. Yeah. Okay, guys, welcome. How you doing? Wow, I'm so glad to have you here again. So today we're going to study and build a particular simple project on HTML, and I'm going to call it a calculator. So over here, I've already opened my browser here by my right, and also open my VS Code here by my left. This is just the beginning of the HTML. So let's get right going. So now we're going to start first from our container div. Let me start from our container div. So I'm going to div dot container. Now this house everything that we do. So but before that, I would like to show you how our project will be at the end. Okay, so let's go back. So now I have known how our project will be at the end. Then what we are going to do is this: we have to what, put your div, your container first. Then we will now have to create on that div they call what, calculator. Now this div contain your calculator. Then in that div we have what to call what, form. You need to have a form for what, submitting your numbers, then getting it calculated. So after that, inside the form we're going to create another div which is known as what, display. This is where we display all your findings, like everything I want to calculate. This is where it all get displayed. Then we create an input of text, okay, which is gonna have a name of what, display. Good. So now we have done that first step. If you look now, our code is previewing by the right, okay, so don't worry, we'll get to it ASAP. Okay, so once you've done that, now come under this div. Now I like commenting my work, so you're going to comment, say display section. So this is your display section here. Okay, then you come under here, then this is the buttons. Now under these buttons we're going to have a div. Now this div will contain everything that we're going to do. So under this div now we're going to create what, input. So input, this input type will be buttons. Just put button. Then the input type will carry a value. So this value will base on what that button will be about. Okay, so if we're going to start from our AC button, our DE button, their stop button. Don't worry, as we go on I'm going to explain them all. So these are AC button. Then let's create 4 of it. Hold your shift and alternate. 1 2 3. Good. So we have 4 buttons now. Go to be 4 buttons in a row. So this delete, then this is for full stop, then this is for divide. Okay, so I like what you're achieving here, so let's continue. So first thing, you're going to have different rows. So highlight this 4 and create multiple rows. So alternate. Okay, so for that, alternate, shift alternate, 1 2 3. Okay, so we've created 4 different rows. So let's start filling the data and let's start getting them uniquely designed. Okay, so on this one we're going to be 7 8 number 9 and your multiplication sign. Okay, so let's go on. Next one will be 4 5, then number 6, then you have what we call our minus sign. Okay, so next we're going to talk about is our what, we're going to talk about our number 1, number 2, number 3, then we go over towards the addition sign. Okay, so we're going to do one more row again. Good. Okay, so now at this point we're going to give this one 0 0 0 0 0. Then we're going to give this one the equal to sign. Okay, so we're going to delete this last input. Okay, so guys, looking over here, this is how our preview goes. So I would like us to bump up everything and make sure that our apps look like the way it should before start adding our functionality. So guys, let's hit the chase. So we are going to go over to our styling and style this effectively to our choice. So go over to styling. Under styling, we call our asterisk, which means the major setting, like controlling all the body of our code. Yes. So now that setting does what? We have a what? A font family. So font family. So you choose a font family. I choose trebuchet. So look at it here. I choose trebuchet. You can use any kind of font you want. Sizing. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it border box. Border box. Okay. So now let's move over to our next style. Our next style, we are going to style the container now. So let's go dot container. Dot container. Okay. Okay. So our container now is the HTML body that contains all our code. We're going to give it a width 100%. Okay. Then we'll come over. We're going to give it a height which is 100 VH, mean the view height. Okay, we're going to give it a background. Okay, sorry, you're going to give it a background. Our background is what? You can cram this code or you can write it down somewhere. E3F 9FF. Okay, so that will be our background code. Background. Okay, so then we'll go over to the next one. Okay, what is the next? We're going to style it different. We're going to go display what? Flex. Yeah, our display will be flex. Then align items, you're going to use center. Okay, then justify content to go to be what? Center. Okay, let's go to our HTML. Let's see our container. Let's see our container. So this is our container. Okay. Okay, so now we are right. Okay guys, one thing we must do when you are applying your CSS is to link it. You need to link your HTML and your CSS together. So let's go over and link it. So you go to your HTML. Under your HTML, you scroll up. Now below the title, you can put what? You put your link. Now this link, once you press your tab, you put dot slash, you go to your styling. Immediately everything that we've styled has happened. Do you see? The moment you link your style, it gives you everything you set what in our what container. Style, we're going to style the calculator. So dot calculator okay, so we're going to define what our background first. Our background will be as 3A4452. Okay, so look at it over there. Then we are going to declare our padding. Our padding will be what? 20 pixel. Okay, so this is the padding now. Yes, so now go our border radius. Our border radius will be what? 15 pixel. Okay, do you see that now? Yeah, so let's go over to the next one. So the next styling will be the what? Calculator form input. Let me show what I mean. This is the calculator here. This is the form, and every input, this is an input, this is an input, and every input under this form is what we want to style now. So we're going to go to dot calculator form inputs. Okay, so now let's style the input. So under the input, we are going to style the border. We are going to say border 0. Okay. Then we are going to calculate the outline 0. Okay, that's good. Then we're going to calculate the what? Width. The width will be 3.5 rem. Do you see that now? Do you see that? Okay, then next we're going to do what? We're going to choose for what? The height. The height will be 3 rem. That means that rem is a measurement. It's a kind of measurement. Yes, so we're giving it a particular measurement. Then we have the what? Border radius. border radius of what, 10 pixel. Okay, so this is how the buttons are being shaped now. Good. Then we're going to choose what, our what, box shadow. Our box shadow, let's give it a stylish shadow if feature. So we give it -8 pixel, -8 pixel, then 15 pixel, then RGBA, they're going to put in bracket 255, 255, 255. They're going to put what, 0.1. Okay, so beside it we're going to do comma. Now we're going to put both the up shadow and the down shadow. So the down shadow here is going to be what, 5 pixel, 5 pixel, 5 pixel, that is 15 pixel. There is RGBA, going to put it RGBA, put in brackets 0, 0, 0, comma, then you have 0.2. Okay, so that is your words. That is how the button is coming out. Then we're going to put background transparent. Wow, 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 guys, we are trying. See, we are achieving. So whatever we are typing here automatically previewing here. So once we're going to do that now, then next what we're going to do now is this. We need to choose our font size. Our font size will be 1.5 rem. Okay, then our color is going to be, it looks like white, so #ff. Okay, then we have cursor. Our cursor will be pointer. Our cursor will be what, pointer. So we're going to choose a pointer. Okay, so you see now it's now a pointer. Once it goes, it's not a pointer. So now let's go over. They're going to choose what, margin. Let's give the buttons space so they can be spaced around them, 0.6 rem. Do you see that now, guys? Clap for yourself. You have got this level. You are very good. That's why I want us to go together so you can see how this will work one by one, one after the other. So after that now, we're going to go over to the next step. We're going to style our form and display. Remember, this is the display. This is display section here. So this display, we want to style this or display under the form. Okay, so we're going to come down here and say dot form. We're going to put form dot display. Yeah, so we're going to put the display words. It's going to be flex. Then we're going to put our justify contents. Justify content will be what, flex end. It's going to come after this page. Did you see that, guys? Yeah. Okay, so next we're going to do what, we're going to choose our margin. Our margin will 1.5 rem, then 0. Margin up and down is what, 1.5 rem, then 0 left and right. So no margin left and right, but up and down is 1.5 rem. Then we're going to go over to what, dot form. Now we're going to go back to our form display and the input. So let's style the input. That means this text input that is here. Let's style this text input that is here, this one now. So we're going to put form display, okay, form dot display inputs. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do justice to that. So style our form and input. We're going to put what, text align. Look for text align. We're going to put what, right. Okay, now just for us to test what we are setting over here, I will go over to my index. I'll go over to number 7. I'm going to put what, on click. Okay, the on click function now I'm going to put will display. Okay, it's going to what, display the value of this particular button. It's going to display the value of this particular button, which is what, 7. Okay, so let's go over to our code and let's see it. Now, do you see 7 there? Okay, so let's use this particular 7 now to be able to align the styling of our input. Okay, so once we've done that now, we are going to what put our what flex. Our flex now will be 1. You see the input has what elongated from here to here. Do you see that, guys? Do you see that? You guys are really trying. So now then go to our font size. Our font size will be 2.5. Our font size will be 2.5 rem. Okay, good. So let the font be a little bit bigger. Then we'll go to what our box shadow. Our box shadow will go to be what none. So all this fancy styling is gone around the input. Okay, then we'll put our padding. Our padding what 1 rem is what our padding is. Okay, then you're going to give it what background color. A background color is what RGB brackets 97 231 138. Don't worry, the more you code the better you see all this. Okay, all these are customized. You can do all this, there's nothing hard in it. Okay, so now then let's give it a height. Let's give it a height of what 5 rem, so it can be a little bit bigger. You see, guys, clap for yourself. So guys, next we're going to what let us go over to the buttons now. Let's start working with the buttons. So one button we need to what look at more is this our equal to button here. Let us style it up. And how do we do that? You go to what form input dot equal to. Okay, so let's go over to our HTML. Let's create that styling there. We're going to put the styling on our what equal to button. These are equal to button over here. So we're going to put the class equal. So this class equal is what we want to target in our CSS. So we can separate this equal to button from other buttons. So we're going to make it what? We're going to put it a background of what? RGB 204 64 64. Okay, a red button. Then we're going to make the size bigger, which is what width 9 rem. Okay, so wow, clap for yourself. So this is the beautiful calculator we have created now. But if you see, not all of them are working, only number 7. So let's go and fix this, guys. So coming to this position, know that our 7 is already working. Okay, and our 7 has what this on click function to it. So we're going to copy this on click function, then we're going to paste it on all other codes. So alternate. Okay, good. So we're going to change it now. This will be number 8, number 9, exclamation, the apostrophe, the multiplication sign. Then you go over to the same thing, you do over to the other ones. Okay, so this is number 4, this is number 5, this is number 6, then this is your minus sign. Good. Then go over to the next one, the alternate. Okay, so we're going to change this one to number 1, number 2, number 3, then your plus sign. Okay, so the same thing to these ones too. So we're going to make the alternates. Okay, change this one to what 0 0. Okay, change this one to what, we change this one to what 0. Okay, so now that I've done this, now let's start testing our work. So if we click on 7, give us 7 8 9 6 5 4. You understand? They are all working. 00 goes 0, but there's no way. If we click here, it's not clicking. These two, they are not working, and this one are not working. So let's go over and fix that. So going up, look at them here. So what I'm going to do, let's start from this ones first. So we're going to start on this one. Okay, let's change this one to what division and what full stop. So coming to our this one, so we're going to put, want to copy and paste. Now one that once anybody click on this AC button, we will remove this our plus sign, it's going to be empty. So if you click on this AC button, it's supposed to be empty. So we are going to come over here and what, let's try that out. Okay, 7 8 9, let's try that out again. Wow, guys, it's working. This is working. Oh my god. Then now let's go back to next. Now this delete button now, its own function is for us to be able to delete each text, each number one after the other, each number what, one after the other. So clicking on this one now, we are going to, I'm going to stretch out my code so you see very well. Then now I will delete all these parts here, and let's repeat the function. I'm going to put it equal to display dot value dot to string. Okay, so now we're going to slice it, we're going to place a slice method. Now we're going to be 0, we're going to pay to attribute 0 and what, -1. So its own work is to -1 from whatever number it is, but we're going to slice it from the back. So that one, that is how it's going to work. So let's go back, let's type a lot of numbers here. Let's type a lot of numbers here. Okay, once you press the DE, see what happens. Wow, it's working. This is working. Wow, 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 wow. I love this. I love this. I love this, guys. This is how you do your calculator. Now, first we need to work on our equal to sign, because the border need to be working. Yes. So going over to this place now, these are equal to button here. These are equal to button here. Okay. These are equal to button here, these are equal to button here. So now let's work on it so that you can be able to calculate our work for us and give us our output. So we're going to still do the same on click display. So I'm going to type it out this out so you can be able to see what I did. On click, then you're going to put display dot value equal to, now we're going to call an evac function of JavaScript, and evac, it helps us calculate whatever is in the display. So it's going to be display dot value. So whatever is in our display section here, this our equal to sign is going to calculate it out for us. So let's go and test it out. So 7 plus 6 equal to 13. Wow. Then we can clear everything off. Then you can put 5 times 9. You guys are smart now. 45. So guys, thank you so much. I love you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please do subscribe and share it to somebody that will need it. This is just a simple what, a project you can actually do. Okay, I'm gonna leave the link of this project below so you can be able to get hold over it and what, make use of it. So please don't forget to watch our next video where we're going to talk more about what, integrating and working with more projects like this in what, JavaScript, HTML and what, CSS. Do have a nice time. Love you. Mwah. Bye bye.